All right, everyone, we are joined by Always Survive tonight, and we're going to be talking about our upcoming situations with the midterms and the possible issues that could be arising and what you should be doing to be prepared for any possible outcome that at least we can think of at the moment.
Yeah, violence.
Most-
That's gonna be
Mostly violence.
mostly violence, and you never know, that can cause extra problems. Violence can cause shortages, can cause
Violence causes panic. Panic causes more violence. More violence causes more panic, which causes shortages and
I mean, you saw the last peaceful protests.
right, yeah. And
Stuff.
depending on how things goes from state to state, who wins, what group decides to get angry, the circumstances in which everything happens, we could be looking at more peaceful protests. So
Stupidity
yeah,
altogether.
but
Can't we all just get along?
no, obviously not.
Obviously not. Not by choice. It's a sad state of affairs.
People will learn to get along, one way or another.
Yeah.
Eventually, it won't be from people like us, but from higher ups.
Just make sure you have all your preps and your stuff ready to go, just in case.
Yeah.
You never know where it could be or what it could be, or
We for the people who are not staying at your location, have your gear and your supplies ready. If riots do break out, if something happens, that you can get out before it's too late or before it's a lot more difficult because you waited or you had to gather your things up after the fact rather than already having it ready to go.
past couple of years, you should have had most of it ready to go.
Right.
Just because stuff's so messed up. A slow burn.
Right. And if you're not going to leave, have things like flashlights in case the power ends up going out for whatever reason, because we don't know what's going to happen. Having things like
Ways to cook.
propane and
Heat.
having a little heater or a cooker or whatever. Having extra batteries for all your flashlights and whatever you're using. Extra food, canned food, whatever, things that aren't just going to go away.
Cheap stuff, but
This
it works.
might actually be a really good addition as well. It's one of those emergency radios that might come in very handy depending on how things go.
Hand cranked on that bad boy too. This little lantern worked good when the power was out. But it's not just one thing. I would be just kind of ready for it all.
Yeah. Because we don't know what's going to happen. And being prepared for every possible outcome that you can think of is the best way to go about it.
I would say. Yeah. Clean your tools
Yeah.
the night of, if nothing else. It's always a good night. You can sit and watch the results while clean your stuff up.
Your
Make sure-
cordless hole punchers must be ready.
Yeah. That's how it self-identifies, right?
Pretty much.
That's my cordless puncher.
And then
So many good names.
do your research on the things that are on your ballots as well.
That's
I know
for sure.
personally I've been running into a lot of issues, like we're up in Michigan and some of the things that are on our ballot, if you actually look up the ballot, it gives you, here's Prop 1, Prop 2, Prop 3, and it tells you what it is. It's not the complete story,
No.
which was really tripping me up, because I was like, wow, that sounds really good. Wow, that sounds really good. Wow, I don't know how I feel about that one, but
Yeah,
but and then you read the entire thing,
yeah, that's
and
what
it's
it
like,
you need an
oh,
interpreter.
they're hiding that. Huh.
Yeah,
So-
you need an interpreter for that stuff.
Yeah. Do your research on what's on your ballot. Do your research about your people. Make sure that if you're getting out and voting, that you know and you have an educated understanding of what you're doing. Don't just cross out the top thing on the ballot. It's the people that just do that probably should just stay home at that point. If you're going to vote, know what you're voting for and actually do your research for it. Otherwise, you're failing our system, and they're already trying to do that themselves. So,
100% guarantee there will be some sort of maybe some ing in there. You never know. But I'm definitely thinking there's a lot of that kind of stuff, and if you can't spell, you probably shouldn't be watching this video.
yeah, I don't know how they could get away with it too much here.
Ooh, but look what they did last time. We gotta watch what we say here. Everything's good, but nobody let anybody check anything afterwards to find out. So it was...
Right. Yeah, I don't know.
Here we got a governor race that's a mess. They give us the worst person to go against. Shit smear. My whole big thing is vote them all out. Vote them out. If they were here before and they caused so much... Ooh, I gotta not swear also, right? They did you dirty one time. I wouldn't trust them again. Kick them out. Try a new one, and if the new one don't work, kick them out too.
The thing is, everything's scary. Like, especially between our options, we got... we got our current person who... I can't find a single... I mean, there's a couple people, if you go to the cities, they got their Whitmer signs up front.
Yeah,
Most people don't want her around anymore. But then your only other option at the moment is Tudor Dixon, which at first I was like, she seems like a good fit. And doing more research, and you find that she's backed by the DeVos family, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and then she's endorsed by Trump. She's backed by the DeVos family.
Super liberal.
It doesn't seem to match, and it's kind of confusing and kind of scary. But at this point, it's either her or our current person, and
you gotta vote them out.
Don't want the current person, that's for sure. Especially with the way that she's talking about our 2A rights.
Oh yeah. Worse than California. She wants to go real hardcore on us. But it sucks that you got to get the lesser of two evils, and you're always voting against the worst one. It's not like you're voting for someone anymore. It's never for someone. There's a couple other people in that race for the primaries or whatever that would have been better.
I really wanted to see Ryan Kelly win. That was my personal pick, but he had some of his issues with his investigation, which... Not going to get into it on this video, but
all you can do is get ready.
Yeah, be prepared. Do as much as you can.
Incoming storm.
Buy things before panic sets in for other people who aren't doing this yet.
And whether that's a midterm or that's a storm or whatever, you should after the past couple of years, hopefully you've been preparing. Because it's not getting any better. Currency issues. W and A's and maybe R's are kind of going on all over the place. If you can figure that.
Which that's another video, because I'll probably have to get into that about how what we are doing to influence that. That might be a second channel thing. I don't know.
$100 billion. How many people could that have helped here?
Boots on the ground that aren't supposed to be.
Well. You know, Lead Farmer, I watch him once in a while. He doesn't say it that way because of algos and stuff. He calls it raw. Yeah. That's a good way to say it.
Yeah.
This stuff going on is raw. Oh, hey, and some sticks falling.
Well,
I'll be all right. Go ahead.
Let's just say, get prepared, get what you need.
Be ready.
Especially if you're in the northern states like we are, we don't know what's going to happen with power outages and stuff. Try and figure out ways that you're going to be okay with no power. That might be huge. I mean, we've been saying that because we were warned of possible blackouts this summer, which didn't really happen.
No.
So that's a little bit confusing. But we never know. And now it's kind of in the back of our minds always. Like, the power grid is not as stable as we thought. And when stuff is going on, it's just something to keep reminding you guys about. But thank you guys for watching so much, and we'll see you in the next video. Go check out his channel.
Have a good day.